Well guys, this is it. Our last video, the finale for CES 2025. This is the aftermath of about 5 days spent in our room here, making videos. Trash can's a little over full there. We have some packing up still to do, but we're getting ready to head out. Two things I wanted to mention real quick at the beginning of this video. One is to reiterate that we are dedicating our coverage this year to Gordon Ma-Ung, who passed away back in December. He was greatly missed at this year's CES. He was a voice that we were so comfortable and so familiar hearing every year, and now he's gone. But his dying wish was to help support his family, so there's a GoFundMe that's linked in this video's description if you guys have anything to spare, and especially if Gordon's long legacy of telling us all about PC hardware meant anything to you. Donations are greatly appreciated, so check that out. The second thing is, as we've been doing coverage this week here in Las Vegas, our home back in Southern California, the LA area, is basically on fire in a pretty severe and significant way. So many people have been affected. Kyle has actually lost his home in the fire, and he's still reeling from that. I know a lot of us are looking for ways that we might be able to help support him. I'm just planning to give him a little bit of time to kind of figure things out, and then I know he's gonna let us know how we can help, and a lot of vendors I've talked to at the show here have also said, we saw what happened to Kyle's house. It's just devastating for him and all the others who are affected by those fires, and we're gonna help do everything we can to get Kyle back on his feet when the time comes. For now though, we're gonna give you guys a quick recap of the week and talk about all the in-between stuff that happened while we weren't making videos. So I'm gonna throw it back to Paul from 1 week ago, who was very ignorant, didn't know any of the stuff that was gonna happen. He didn't even know about the RTX 50 series and the 5090 being 2-slot and everything. Paul from 5 or 6 days ago, how's it going?
Thanks, Paul from a week from now, acting all smug, being all finished with your work and everything. It's me, Paul from a week ago, here with Joe. We just got the truck all packed up. 3 monitors, 2 PCs for editing and maybe some gaming, and let's go to Vegas. Let's go.
Go.
Discharging.
Discharge as much as I can. I'm all scared now. This sucks.
So for anyone who watched our coverage last year, you might know that we brought a really nice computer and it died as soon as it got here. We never got to use it. It was fixed, it was repaired. Joe's used it ever since then. It's a great computer. Moment of truth now for the one that we built this year though. You're discharging yourself on the cushion.
And
Alright. That was looking much more like a working computer than last year. While we're at it. Backup computer. There we go. 2 nice little ones to get the job done. 9950X, 5950X.
Lining up.
Yay!
That's good.
It works. It's day 2 and we are heading down to get some sustenance, some supplies. Part of the reason we like staying here at the Palazzo, one, it's really conveniently located for a lot of the vendors that we see over at the Venetian Palazzo Convention Center. Also, they have, you know, lovely decorations. But one of the nicest things is there's a Walgreens, like right here. You can just walk to it and they have stuff you can buy at reasonable prices. It's not like overpriced just because you're in a fancy casino.
In a sliding door.
Uh-huh. Pretty sure we've done video in here before. Oh. Nice selection. I don't need much. I just want something simple. Why am I recording myself shopping for beer? I don't know. Sapporo. Setup day. Setup day. Which means they still have all the plastic on the floor. It's not all pretty and pristine yet for all the people to walk through. This is raw. This is real, true, raw CES right here. What?
So, well, that's not actually. It's even worse.
Oh yes. Thank you. I got the peppercorn crust.
So this right here is what they ended up with, right?
What did you get, Josh?
I got the boneless New York strip.
That's massive.
Thank you.
To get younger.
Nice,
So we're gonna have the young guys in the room. Pretty good. They had a couple of the younger people. We hired these guys that were from raising stuff.
Yay!
Done this time?
And they looked at it and they said, okay, we need this. Like if I were to just meet Bitwit Kyle and I were to try and guess his name, Kyle would not be on my top five list. I thought it would, I think it's maybe like a Jesse. Lyle might be.
Can't get any closer to it.
He also uses liquid metal
Okay.
thermal interface on the 5090.
Just 5090, but
Yeah.
not the. Okay. Is there any concerns with longevity with the liquid
No.
metal, or? No?
Yeah, our they have a. If you take it apart, you'll see. But there's a. They tested it in all orientations. There's also like this little rubber gasket around the GPU,
Okay.
which keeps the thermal interface material, I guess.
All right. So if it does start
Safe,
to, so if
yeah.
it does start to bleed a little bit, it'll kind of keep it corralled in there.
Keeps it all in there, yeah.
Alright.
Basically.
Seems like a.
We've done a ton of testing and a shock and fire.
We physically blocked it.
Basically, yeah.
From. All right. That's cool. Awesome.
5080 similar design to 5090. Doesn't have small differences here and there. It doesn't have the liquid metal, but similar.
Okay.
Yeah, 5070. You know, it's kind of funny when you see the 5090, you're like, wow, that car's compact. But then you look over here at the 5070, you're like, wow, that thing is really tiny.
Yeah, that's like straight 2-card.
Maximizing the airflow, that's not
Huh.
like the velocity of the air is higher around the edges of the fan.
Okay. It's interesting how like subtle changes like that can make such a difference.
There's a lot of little design elements like that basically make this possible.
Not touching. Don't touch.
Yep.
All right, let's see if my camera can pick this up. DLSS
The fan, I
3.5.
think it probably would be able to.
I'm not recording at 60 FPS, which might. All right, so look at that fan there. Same fan over here. Oh, I should say DLSS 4. And there it is. Look how sharp those blades are. Very sharp blades.
Now in my development system, I'll be able to fit a 90 and a 60 in it, and won't have to swap them out all the time.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the demo before any of this, or is it the first time?
There we go. See? Take only pictures, leave only footprints, and maybe a little pile of trash. Thank you, Venetian. No, it's Palazzo. We're at the Palazzo. Thank you, Palazzo Hotel Room. You've been great. We had a great time, and now we get to go home. After arriving to Las Vegas, our priority is, of course, to get our content made, visit the people we've set up to meet with, but that doesn't mean there's not a lot of randomness that happens in between. I've been taking trips to Las Vegas ever since I was old enough to gamble, and while I don't necessarily engage in the same activities that I did in my early 20s, a cool thing about visiting Vegas is just all the art they have around at the various casinos and just these visually amazing setups everywhere you go. Of course, at some point during CES, you got to make your way over to the actual convention center. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get to. Lines are long, lots of traffic getting over there. But once you do, there they have some of the most amazing displays out of the entire show, and it's definitely a one-of-a-kind experience.
course, one of the real reasons we love coming to CES every year is that we see people who we don't always see. And often when we see those people, we go and eat really good food at the same time. So here's a sample of some of the meals that we had here, including me forcing Greg Salazar to eat a bunch of food that he didn't like.
Here you go. We're gonna do this, Greg.
What's gazpacho?
It's actually a shot of soup.
A shot of soup, yeah. It's a shot of soup. Okay. Wait, are you going for the soup? Wait, I totally forgot to eat it.
I don't know what is this ball?
Just drink it.
How you drink? It's a shot. It's a shot? It's supposed to be a shot.
I got tomato.
Yeah, it's a shot, yeah.
It's a heavy tomato.
I get it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's my favorite either, Greg. I'm kind of with you here on that one.
I'm so glad I'm not alone.
What the hell happened to your little
What
ball?
happened to your ball?
Oh no! What happened?
You gotta get it back on the spoon.
My ball! Dude, just suck it up, ball. The plate. You suck it up.
Here we go. Okay. Cheers. Cheers.
You can tell he loves it.
You like olives?
Nope.
That's pretty good.
It is good.
That's pretty good.
I love olives.
Yeah.
That's freaking so good.
Pedro just goes hard.
Right? It's so flavorful.
So far, so good.
It's good, but I was surprised. It's bursting in my mouth.
Yeah. It's burst.
It's like fancy Vegemite.
Oh yeah.
What's the show now?
I don't know.
What?
You want to take yours? I'll hand this back.
Ice cream.
Ice cream? What? Oh my god, that's amazing.
You like it?
Yeah.
I haven't tried it.
Caviar with gold leaf.
Not a big fan of
Really good.
fishy, right?
Not fishy at all.
No, it's not. It's really well subdued. Like eat the whole thing at once. It balances out really well.
I think you might enjoy it. I really hope, because
Might be a good one for
salty, cheese. You like cheese, right?
the cream cheese was like.
Okay. All right. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Joe.
That's such a good shot.
Not caviar.
But of course, every CES must come to an end. We're all packed. We're going to hit the road and get back home to Southern California and see how things are going there and how bad things might be. Once again, you guys, a lot of people are sending love over to Kyle because of the loss of his home just in the past few days. So if you guys want to head over to his socials, maybe just give him an encouraging word. I'm sure he would appreciate that. Also, closing reminder, the GoFundMe for Gordon Ma Ung's family is listed in the video description. So if anyone has anything to donate there, it's greatly appreciated. Speaking of greatly appreciated, thank you guys so much for watching our content this week. We've really been trying to crank them out and get you guys some solid information on what's coming up in 2025. So really appreciate all the people who've been coming by and viewing the content, posting the comments down in the comment section. We really appreciate it. Also, a big thank you to my sponsors for this event, MSI, Thermaltake, Gigabyte, and Lexar. We really appreciate their support. And Joe, right here, he's been busting out the edits. He's done a great job. So we're tired though, and we're gonna head home. Thanks for watching my coverage of CES 2025. We'll see you all next time.